Thank you, Toot, for the hydrate. Trinatrix, welcome in. Yes, we've been watching spooky streams all day. Porter Stitch, hello. Hi, hanging out while I work. It's been a struggle today and excited for the good vibes. Oh, I'm sorry you've had a rough day. I hope we can be some good company for you. We are doing the Wheel of Whips tonight. So if you are on Twitch, you can redeem your channel points to make me spin the wheel every 15 minutes or longer. Resets after every 15 minutes. If you are watching on YouTube and you would like to spin the wheel, you can let Toot know and they will make that happen. Potato Shoe, welcome in. You're not asleep. Yay! I hope you're feeling better. Mickey, hello, hello. Very exciting. Mickey actually just finished our sub badges. So you will notice that I can see Potato Shoe and Toot both have their sub badges loud and proud. And you'll see that it is Scalidile. And so Mickey's here. Oh, Des is here. Hello, Des. Welcome in. Yeah, the sub badges are absolutely adorable. They're so cute. It is Scalidile, gradually eating more and more fruit. So hello, everybody. Hello. Actually, I don't know what to start with. Like, I don't know what to start with. So maybe I should do a spin just to get us kicked off. I will put them up in the server. Sorry, Des asked how we can see all of the sub badges at once. Maybe I'll put them up in the server so you guys can take a look at them and see what they look. Hello, Moon. Welcome in. Mickey Mouse says they look great. Glad you like them. I love them. They're so good. I will put them up in the server later. Potato Shoe says I love Scalidile. I really need to figure out how to make the emotes bigger. I know, they're so teeny tiny. Oh, did I actually not turn on spin the wheel? I knew I forgot something. Hang on. Hang on. I didn't actually turn on spin the wheel. Okay. Okay, so you might need to refresh or just try clicking it again. But there is now a redeem that says spin the wheel. There you go. Potato Shoe got it. Chick says, I don't know how to use points. Sorry, it was definitely my fault. Okay, so let's spin the wheel. I'm just going to switch us over here. Spin. I just tried clicking on my streaming software to spin the wheel. That's not how it works. So I only have 4 projects on here. I have another knitting project out, but it's kind of bulky. So, okay. We're going to start off with Linger today, it looks like. Linger is the winner. I'm just going to leave it up there. So, actually, no, I'm going to close this. So you guys can take a look at the wheel while I'm working. I very awkwardly take my project out without dismantling my setup. Okay, Toot has put up the pictures of all of the sub badges in the Discord channel. If you aren't a member of the Discord, it is the coolest place on the internet to hang out. Toot put up a link in the Twitch chat. I'm just going to copy that over into YouTube. just in case you... yeah, okay. Des is gonna go see. Moon is here. All right. So tonight's first project is the only knitting project on the wheel, just because it's a little bit, both of my projects are a little bit awkward to work on right now, on stream anyways, like, but I wanted to put at least one knitting project on there. So this is Linger. It is painfully DH core, as you can see by the colors here. And it is a very bulky fisherman's rib cardigan that's got kind of like that grungy 90s feel to it. I love it. Des says, I saw them. I'm obsessed. I know. Mickey's art is incredible. Mickey actually has a coffee now. I tricked Mickey into giving me their coffee, so now we can all support them. I don't know if they're gonna put anything up on the coffee, but I did get it. But yes, Mickey's art is incredible. Mickey has done a ton of art for the channel. The little goblin on screen was one of Mickey's as well, which I've just been using everywhere because they're perfect. It's a vibe. And tons of our emotes are Mickey's as well. We adore Mickey here. So yes, I'm working on Linger. This is a whip that I had started before like my hands got bad. So I did the yoke all in one piece. It is a cardigan, so it wasn't in the round, it was still flat. So I did the yoke all in one piece on circular needles. And then just recently I have, I broke it into pieces and put it on straight needles. So I'm just working on the left front at this point, and then I'll do the back and then the right front and then the sleeves individually. Des asks, Mickey Moth, do you have a place where you've posted art in the channel Insta? Yes, Mickey, any links you have to any of your work, please drop them in the chat. Potato Shoe, this is... My brain just shorted out. This is Dream in Color Mammoth in the colorway Tart. So Dream in Color does still carry the Mammoth line, which is this really lovely, bulky, like it's a really squashy, bulky wool yarn. But Tart has been discontinued. So this colorway you can't get anymore, but you can still get this yarn. Des says, please, please, please. I believe I have the link to their Insta, which I'm going to share anyways. But yes, Mickey, I hope you'll keep us updated. I know that you're working on a rebrand and getting stuff set up. So definitely keep us all posted. Let us know in the Discord when you're up and running and taking commissions and all that good stuff so we can support and spread the good word. And thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, this yarn is absolutely gorgeous. I've had it for ages, honestly. It was actually a different cardigan that I never wore, and I frogged, and then I couldn't find the right project for it. And when Linger came out, it was in the Deep Fall 2023 issue of Knitty. So it's a free pattern as well. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, yes, this is the pattern and this is the yarn. And I'm actually almost finished the left front. I'm hoping I can finish it so I can... Sorry for the bangs and clangs. That's the one thing about using straight needles instead of circulars, is you need to take up a little bit more wing space. But yes, I'm working on the left front. It's really hard to see right now, but this is the top of the pocket. So the pocket would be like that. And I'm actually on the bottom rib, and I need to knit 2 inches from this little dinosaur stitch marker. So I'm actually, I'd say I'm about 1 inch and a little bit. So I only need to do 2 inches of rib and then bind off, and then the left front is finished. And then I have to figure out which part I'm going to knit next. Part of me was like, I'll just keep going around the sweater and do the sleeve next. But I kind of want to make sure I do everything like so it matches. So I think I might do the other front while I'm thinking of it. But honestly, I could, there's room enough on these needles. I could have done them 2 at a time. But I did not. X and Hisses in the Discord server was talking about their own experiments with doing things 2 at a time, or TAAT if you've ever seen that acronym. They said that their new experiment was will it 2 at a time. So pretty much anything that you knit that needs a pair, you can knit 2 at a time, I think. Like I've done fronts of stuff 2 at a time. I've done sleeves, gloves, socks. This sweater is lovely. And if you've never done brioche or tuck stitch or fisherman's rib before, this is actually a great pattern to learn on because there's very minimal shaping. And because it's so bulky, it goes really fast. Because brioche is a little bit slower. So brioche is a technique that gives you this really squashy rib effect. But sorry, my brain stopped working. It's also called fisherman's rib or a tuck stitch. Technically the fisherman's rib and brioche and tuck stitch are all done slightly differently, but they all give the same effect, and sometimes they're used interchangeably. So this is technically half fisherman's rib, which is different from brioche, but it gives the same effect. It's just using 1 color instead of 2 color brioche, which is very common. So if you want an introduction to fisherman's rib, that style of knitting, this is a fantastic pattern, especially because it's free. You can get the project details. Did I set up a Nightbot command for it? I probably didn't. No, I didn't. I will do that for next stream. But it's in the Deep Fall 2023 issue of Knitty. Like this, it's so bulky. I'm doing the front, so it's half of the, I'm doing the left front. So it's half of the front, the full width of the front. And it's only 45 stitches. which is like nothing. So each row just flies by, which is why I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it 2 at a time, because it's given me the project finished dopamine from getting little things done. Welcome in, Orchid. Orchid getting me to spin the wheel. I know it's Orchid's favorite stream. Let me just finish this row, and then we'll do another wheel spin for Orchid. The choices are Linger, which is this cardigan I'm knitting. The Deadly Aquarium Sal, which is cross stitch. Those Who Wait, which is also cross stitch. And Celtic Witch, which is also cross stitch. So we've got 3 cross stitch and 1 knitting project that are possibilities for this evening. All right, ready for a spin? I'm gonna take a drink. Everybody hydrate while we're spinning. All right, we're gonna do Those Who Wait. I heard a jingle jangle, I think. Yep, Toot redeemed a hydrate. Thank you for that. I pulled out the big boy for my water drinking needs. Let me show you this. This is my big water tumbler. It's not new. I've had it for a while, but I pulled it out because I'm drinking a lot more water. Orchid says, "Oh my god, the transition." Yes, I love this transition. I found it on Etsy. And it's super cute. This one is in the 11 by 11 Q snap, so it's a little bit bigger. That's okay. So this is Those Who Wait. This is my big full coverage project. Fury says, "Love the transition." Thank you, Fury, and welcome in. With Orchid and Fury here, I'm going to be switching projects as soon as that redeem cooldown is up. I can just tell. And yes, if you've seen Toot's Phasmo streams, they have really cute little voodoo doll plushies on their screen. And it's from the same Etsy shop. I will try and remember to put up those credits because they definitely deserve credit. Toot is streaming. Oh, they just used the command. Thank you very much. Toot streams 3 mornings a week, hanging out with your spooky older sibling, watching them play video games, just chilling. They streamed this morning. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot of work done. Yeah, the last ghost was a Goryo, which is kind of notoriously hard to figure out. And yeah, Moon says me and my homies hate Gorios. Yeah, they're a bit of a butt. I'm just taking this off the frame because with how I have my stream set up, it's a little bit difficult to, not off the frame, off the stand. Hydrate is out of stock because Toot just redeemed it. It's on cooldown. Yeah, it's on cooldown. It shouldn't be out of stock. Unless I did something. Which could be the case. So this is my only project on 18 count. I've only done one other project on 18 count before this. It was my little slow down tortoise from Mama Witch. So I'm still not the best at 18 count, especially given my eyes, especially given that I can't lean forward at the moment. Like, right, usually I'd be like this, but that just shows you the back of my head, so. And yes, Toot is still not feeling well, unfortunately. So I have tried to optimize my sound settings so that they don't feel uncomfortable, but there's only so much you can do when you're sitting in the same room. Thank you for the hydrate, Fury. I'm gonna have to get more water on our break. Let's see if you can see a little bit better now. Koompa Monster, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. My name is DH. My pronouns are they, them, and I do a ton of crafting. Tonight is actually a slightly more chaotic stream than usual. Usually it's just lo-fi and chill and craft. But we are spinning the wheel of whips tonight. So every 15 minutes, my chat can make me spin a wheel and change whips. But welcome in. Welcome in. Make yourselves comfortable. What were you guys up to today? Thank you for doing that shout out, Toot. Oh, you're from one of the craft discords. Awesome. And you were playing Stardew? Nice. Moonphased was actually doing a Stardew stream last night. I love Stardew streams. They're so, like, they're so chill. They're good crafting background. And, yeah. Stardew is one of Toot's favorite games as well. So, go ahead. Sounds like a chill, cozy Monday. If you got a raid and run, go grab some water, grab a snack. Don't feel bad. Thank you for trusting your community with me. Another spin? Okay. Heck. I did not... I got 10... I got 15 stitches done, guys. You do gotta run, but have fun. We will. Thank you so much, Goomba. Thanks for dropping by. Yes. I like the spinning too. It's fun. The first time I did the wheel spins, I had the cooldown set to half an hour, which only meant that we could spin like 3 times during the entire stream, which was less fun. It's a little bit more chaotic if I have to switch all of the time. All right, we're doing Celtic Witch. Oh heck, I don't even have a needle and a needle minder on this one at the moment. I could try 20, yeah. Well, I'm gonna get a few stitches into this, and then we're actually gonna take our break. If you came in on the raid, or if you haven't been around in a while, we're gonna take a 3-minute break. I'm gonna run an ad, so you guys can use that time to grab another drink, stand up, stretch, all that good stuff. Because I won't be chatting, I won't be talking. I have to go get more water myself. Oh, I just threaded the wrong strand. And I forgot to switch my window back over. Okay, finish that one. I have to figure out where I'm to here. All right, 869. I think I can start with the 869. Turner Trick says we can be sick buddies. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's been a weird, like, sudden fall here the last couple of days. We had a huge rainstorm this morning. And everybody's getting flus and such. Don't know what we're gonna do. Alright. Let me see if I know where I'm to in this pattern. Yes, okay. All right, so now that I have managed to get 1 stitch done on this, it's time for our break. Potato, she says it's still hot and dry here, even though it's supposed to be less hot soon. I'm glad. Less hot is good. Less hot is very good. All right, so I'm gonna run an ad. I'm gonna hop up our. Oop, nope, that's the wrong one. Our break screen here. And I will see you guys back here in about 3 minutes. All right. Bye, guys. All right, welcome back, everyone. Trix asked if that is a rock on Pow's back, and that is actually Penny. This art was done by Mickey Moth, and they asked for reference pics of all of the animals and managed to get all of the animals in, which is so cute. Also, Early is here. Also, Toot has started the prediction. So we are going to be doing the treat eat for Pow. Tonight's contenders are peaches versus blueberries. So get your bets in now. Do you think that Pow is going to eat her peaches first or her blueberries first? And we're gonna give her her treat in about 25 minutes. And also Early is here. Hi, Earls. Earls, can you get off my keyboard before you destroy things? Thank you. Okay. We clipped Early's toenails earlier today, and she was very not happy with us. This is the first time I've seen her since. Please don't knock over the Pattern Keeper tablet. Thank you. So yes, this is Celtic Witch. This pattern has gone through several iterations. A version of it will be available for sale. Sorry. A version of it will be for sale through my stores at some point. I'm still polishing it up, working it out. It will not be the exact same as this version of it that I am actually stitching. But a version of it will be available. The design was originally from Raven Coven. And she's handed over the reins to me so I can make some tweaks to it and re-release it for all of you. Trix says Monkey got her nails clipped possibly for the first time in her life a couple of months ago when I took her to the vet. She kept falling off the couch because she couldn't snag on things anymore. Oh no. And Quarter Stitch voted for blueberries. Thank you, Toot, for getting that vote in. Bella, when she was a kitten, she was a very small kitten, and she would climb things by just throwing herself at the side of them, like the bed. She would just throw herself at the side of the bed and then like shimmy up it. And she couldn't do that whenever we clipped her nails. It was cute, but it was also like, oh, maybe. Frederick says, I love the Celtic Witch. Thank you. I also love her. I am so happy she's back in rotation. I am trying desperately to stitch on her, despite Early's best efforts. Early, you want to go hang out with Mama? Early does not want to hang out with Mama. There is only father. Hello, baby. But I redid my first kind of edit to the pattern was changing the color palette to these like warm browns, which I think look just gorgeous. And then I removed some of the elements to really make her face pop, like bring that into the focal point. Toot says early has never once hung out with me and is not going to start today. Oh no. And so I'm doing it on this beautiful, like, printed space Ada, which I'm actually using as kind of the sixth color in the piece. So the darkest colors would be, were originally charted to be stitched in black, but I'm leaving them like this area up here is fully stitched, but the dark areas are represented by the Ada. Cheryl says it's really pretty. I love how it kind of looks like sepia. Yeah, I love the I love this color palette, this tone, this the whole tone. Thank you for the hydrate, Toot. Hey, Babs. Lurking without sound? Okay, I will type a message. Almost finished the stitches on the pattern they started yesterday. Very nice, very nice. I would type, but this is happening. Babs did one of those things that I think all cross-stitchers have done at some point in their life, in which someone showed them a new shop, they bought a pattern and started it immediately. But it's a very cute pattern. Flamingos and a little kitter. Dude, if you could do a shout out for Demonic Babs, actually. Babs streams here on Twitch, usually early in the morning. Well, early in the mornings for me, like 8, 9 o'clock Eastern. Really nice, chill. I like hanging out with her in the mornings, when I'm like getting my day started and everything like that. Oh yay, you can read the captions. Thank you, Toot, for doing that shout out. Appreciate you. Early has parked herself between me and my keyboard. So this isn't the most... Turtrix as early as present. Yep. Yes, she's very, very present. That's a great way to describe what she's currently doing. So this pattern, I am working it cross country on the diagonal. So you can see that I've got that like very straight cutoff line here. It's not the best pattern for it because there are gaps in it. It's not really full coverage. But it's helping with the confetti, and also when I get to doing the face, that would be a lot of just plain stitching. No, go ahead, spin again. That's what the wheel is for. It could come back up, Celtic Witch. I don't respin. Well, I do respin if we get the same thing more than 3 times in a row. Thank you for the spin, Charles. All right, Early, I do need my keyboard now. Or at least my mouse. Can we agree on the mouse? Okay, I have the mouse. Let's see if that's... Look at that angry tail. All right, spin. I'm gonna hydrate while we spin. Oh, is it gonna be... No, it's linger again. All right. Curly, I don't think you're gonna like this one. Thank you for the hydrate, dude. All right, I'm just gonna tick off the stitches that I've done so that I do not... So I wasn't supposed to do that stitch. That's okay. Nobody will know. Who will know? No one will know. Just you and me and everyone who's here. So we're back to linger. Sorry for any clicky clackies on the mic as I get set up again here. Gotta switch back over. So to remind you, we are going for 2 inches from Mr. Dinosaur. So let me just grab my little ruler. Where's my little ruler? I have a quilt square in my drawer that goes up to 18 inches. I think that might be overkill for what I'm trying to measure right now. I don't want to stretch it too much. But it looks like maybe I've got to do a return row. Maybe 2 more rows. Hang on 1 second. We just got a emergency alert on our phones. Yes, Early wants attention, but only from me and only at a time of her choosing. Charlie, welcome in. I'm so glad you could join us. I'm so glad you caught us. Yay! We are doing whip wheel spins. So I am on a wrong side row. So I think I'm going to do the wrong side, right side, wrong side, and then bind off. And I think that'll be good. The captions work fab too. Yeah, they really do. I'm really glad I found this new caption software. I use Pixel Chat to do my captions and some of my alerts and things like that. And they're quite good, especially for a free service. And I like that I can set them up with the dyslexic font. Let's see if I can get Early to kind of model some of this. Here, Early. Show off some of this beautiful texture here. Just tuck her in. No, that didn't work at all. I know, you're so offended right now. Not offended enough to leave. I need a bit more space, baby. Thank you. I know, how dare I? All will be forgiven, like, immediately. Early's my little buddy. When I work in the mornings, I set aside time in the mornings to work on cozy DH stuff. So pattern design and video editing and social media and all that kind of stuff. And she's my little work buddy. She'll curl up in the chair next to mine and just hang out. Keep an eye on things. Yeah, that's right. Your daddy's little work buddy. That's why you'll often see her in the videos as well, because I set up in the same spot that I usually film my videos in to work on stuff. So she just kind of hangs around there. Oh, and Charlie, if you have a sec, we are predicting. We're gonna feed Pow a treat. Pow is our tortoise who is currently on the camera. We're gonna feed her a treat in about 10 minutes. You can guess if she's going to go after the peaches first or the blueberries first. So that is that's the little game we like to play here. And anybody who's watching over on YouTube, if you have your own guess, you can let us know in the chat. Porter Stitch already guessed for blueberries, so we will see. All right, you're also thinking blueberries? I honestly don't know. Because last time I would have said like peaches hands down, and she went for the blueberries. So like I don't know what she's thinking. I think she knows what we're doing, and she deliberately creates like tension and suspense. Because the number of times that she has gone and sniffed at one fruit before going to the other, just to keep us in suspense. How was your bath, baby? Was it good? Thank you for sneezing on me immediately after. I appreciate you. Cow is definitely a ham. Early is, let's see, she was about 2 when we got her, which was about 3 years into our marriage. So she'd be 14 now? "13 or 14, I think. Yeah. She's a good little lady, though. Yes, we adopted Early, not on purpose. We did not mean to go and adopt a cat. We had kind of like, we had adopted Bella, and then the next year we adopted Pico, and then we're like, okay, two seems like a good number. 2 seems like a good number. And then we went to the pharmacy to pick up our medication. And across from the pharmacy was a pet store. And we were like, okay, well, we're waiting for our meds. Let's go and just browse the pet store. So we go in, and of course they have cats for adoption from the local shelters. And there's a sign, and it says Lucy and Ethel. They're a bonded pair. It's like, oh, that's cute. Lucy and Ethel, those are cute names. And then we realized that there's only one cat in the enclosure, the display. And we're like, okay, That's weird. If they're a bonded pair, where's the other one? And as we're standing there, we see Ethel be adopted and leave the store with her new parents, leaving Lucy all alone in the store. So this is Lucy. Lucy was Early's name before we adopted her, because we couldn't leave her there, because we are big ol' sucks. So we're not sure exactly how old she was at that point. The vet said that he thought she was about 2 years old and that she'd had a litter of kittens at some point in the past. But that's all we really know about her life before us. I know, it was so sad. Early is short for Jean Earl Grey is her full name. Because we had Bella and then we had Orange Julius Pico. Bella is short for Rosabella, by the way. And then we had Orange Julius Pico, so we named her Jean Earl Grey. And then we got Prince Darian Eric Darjeeling, who is Gigi. And Emily Lapsang Binks, who is Binks. Quarterfish says, I'm happy she found her forever people. I am too. She really is my little buddy. Moon says, Prince Darian Eric Darjeeling is so extra and so Gigi. Yes. Well, so he was adopted as a kitten. And his litter was named after provinces, and he was Prince Edward. So his name was Prince Edward. So we wanted to keep the prince. So we went with Darian for Tuxedo Mask, and Eric for the Phantom of the Opera, and Darjeeling to keep up the tea theme. And then we shortened it to Gigi, which a lot of people think we named him Gigi after Kiki's Delivery Service. Nope. She's never even seen Kiki's Delivery Service. But like with Early, she does this so often where she just curls up on my desk. And she's laying her little tiny chin on my knitting. Or she'll climb up and she'll lay on my chest. And she does it so often that I don't even like notice it. Like I will she's just there and I'm just like, yes, this is how my life is. It's just Early being here with her little chin resting on things. Doing a little tiny blep. And yes, Potato Shoe, we got you. But yeah, a lot of people think that we named him Gigi after Kiki's Delivery Service, but that's not the case. I mean, Binks was named after Binks from Hocus Pocus. Bella was not named after Bella from Twilight. Early just wants to be near me, whatever I'm doing. Whatever I'm working on. Patricia says, with Gigi, I think of Gilmore Girls, but that would be a strange name choice for that show. Yeah. I watched so much Gilmore Girls when I was like the right age for Gilmore Girls, you know what I mean? I watched so much of it. Sorry, early. I'm sorry, I need to use my mouse. I was just checking on Pow. I'm sorry. He's it's the animal stream. I'm just living in it. Carter, she says it's still a comfort show for me. I can definitely see that. Like it definitely has those vibes. It's not one of my comfort shows, but I can totally understand how it would be someone's. Toot says Pow is watching me, waiting. Did I freeze? Oh. I might have just stopped moving for a second. Oh, sorry, Earls. Man, those rows by went fast. Went by fast. Thanks, Fury. Yeah, Charlie, maybe try refreshing the stream. Not that you can hear me right now. Okay, all right, good. I just said maybe try refreshing the stream, and then I realized you probably can't hear me. All right, so I am actually going to bind off this front because I did the 3 rows that I was going to. Because like I said, it's only 45 stitches across, which takes no time at all. Well, in that case, I'm very glad that the captions are working for you. Yeah, you getting comfy? I'm not quite in my Stanley tumbler era, mainly because I don't have a Stanley tumbler, but I love my big tumbler water. I've had to break myself with the Diet Pepsis habit, which has means I'm just having a slow stroke this evening, which means that like that was what I was mainly drinking, and now I'm mainly drinking water. And I was using just my regular size tumblers, these ones, but I was having to refill them like so many times a day. Trick says, I think Pow just reenacted that scene in Austin Powers where he's trying to turn a car around in a tiny hallway. Yeah, she does that a lot. Yep. Oh no, she's just headbutting the glass. She does that to get our attention. I don't know if she's actually trying to get out or not, but like there's nothing behind her. She's trying to get our attention. like the mic probably isn't picking it up, but I wouldn't be surprised if the mic was picking up the noise that she's making. But she does wumpy thumps all the time. Dude says she's trying to get me to give her treats. She knows I'm late. Tortoises do not hiss. I'm just trying to remember if that's actually true or if I'm telling you a lie. I don't think any species of tortoises hiss. She will make little squeaks. And like kind of almost chirping noises. Callie, hold that thought. I'm just gonna get us lined up for our treat eat here. You guys can see Pow. I'm gonna switch over so you guys can see Pow. Toot just blocking it off. So we are just doing our little treat eat here. I am using, I think the name of it is the lace bind off. But basically what you do is you slip knit and then slip the stitch you just made back to the left hand needle and do a slip knit again, then slip, yeah. Across. I don't know if that made sense. All right. Moment of truth. Is it going to be peaches? Is it going to be bloobs? Peaches or bloobs? Peaches or bloobs? Oh, looked like she was going for the peaches. No, is it blueberries? It's blueberries. Blueberries again. All right. All right, pal. I see how you are. You know, honestly, I am constantly surprised by the blueberry victory. All right, so let me give the winners of the prediction their reward. Snip this yarn. Snip this yarn. There you go. You can see every munch. Moon says, oh my god, drat. Charlie says, yay, they won. Moon says, my hard-earned points. Loops. Shaders, you got it right. Aw, Fury voted for peaches. All right. The outcome is blueberries. So that means that Quarter Stitch over on YouTube got it right as well. And yeah, Toot says those bloobs are 3 weeks old. I don't know what's wrong with her. Yeah. They are old blueberries. I mean, they're still good. I checked them before I gave them to her. They look good. They smelled good, but I don't know how. Blueberry wine, that could be a factor here. Carter, she says it was only my second win. Don't worry. There'll be lots more treat eats. I'm sorry, Pal. I'm sorry, Pal. Sorry, Early. I'm trying to show the people what I'm working on here. It says she likes the sour like her mama. Yeah. Charles agrees. Maybe they're sour and she's in the mood for sour. More sugar? Can they taste sugar? They can. So, tortoises' senses are about the same as humans in terms of smell and taste and hearing and eyesight. They're not particularly gifted in any one area. It was so cute. She like threw it up, ate it. So yeah, it's just really personal preference between tortoise to tortoise. So her species actually eats much more fruit than other species of tortoise. Okay, good night, Mickey. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you again for providing the wonderful new sub badges. Have a good sleep. Data, she says she's really sticking with the berries today. Yeah, I mean she'll go after the peaches eventually, but usually she I've never seen her mow through berries like this. And Toot says those peaches are glorious though. That's what she had for dinner. Yes, they had peaches for dinner. And they've got another container of peaches in the fridge, so. But yeah, most species of tortoises can eat fruit, but they don't eat a lot of it. Like sulcatas, which are like the huge tortoises that you might be thinking of, not like the huge desert tortoises. They don't eat a lot of fruit because there's not a lot of fruit in their natural environment. Whereas Pau is from like South America, and there is a lot of fruit around, and they're basically foragers. They'll eat anything that falls to the ground. So fruit should make up about a third of her diet. Whereas for other species of tortoise, fruit is like a sometimes snack. Okay, heck those peaches, I guess. Charles is gonna get some fruits. Yes. Fruit bat summer. Never too late. Jenga. Yeah, Pau's eating the peaches. Like, I knew she'd go after them eventually. She does like peaches. I would have said peaches were one of her favorite foods. But, the bloobs, man. So if you guys can see up in the little screen, I've finished the left front. I will put this on a mannequin and get a better picture of it. But because I've done that, I am actually going to spin the wheel. And move on to something else. I mean, if it comes up this again, I will pick up the stitches for the other front. That's no problem. Thank you for the wheel spin, Moon. I'm gonna leave Pau up and just spin the wheel in the corner there. All right, we're slowly back on Celtic Witch. Very nice, very nice. All right, so I'm continuing to work in my vaguely cross-country by diagonal method for Celtic Goddess, Celtic Witch, whatever you want to call it. The name of the pattern, if you're looking for the original on Raven Coven's website, is Celtic Priestess. But the files are called Celtic Witch. So that's why I started calling it that. We're looking dead into the camera, Pau. She's coming for you next. All of you, chat. Cheryl says wouldn't surprise me. Predator says she's staring into our soul. Yep. All of a sudden, this is one of Toot's horror streams. Well, like, the camera is quite large in her enclosure. Like, she knows it's there. I don't know if she knows that it's connected to us in any way, but the way that she sometimes stares into it like she's Jim from The Office. Smoosh. Trick says Critter Cams are the Truman Show. I mean, it kind of is. Kind of is. Honestly, I probably have a camera in there more permanently if I wasn't so worried about the humidity. Because she's from South America. She likes it tropical. And I have to keep the humidity in her enclosure between 80 and 90%. And I don't want to leave electronics in there with the possibility that they might rust or malfunction or something like that. Charles says she seems less tall today. Does that mean she is less angry? Yes. If the lower to the ground she is, the more calm and relaxed she is feeling. Toot says calm is a strong word for Pow. Well, I mean, sometimes she does just flatten out completely and she's chill. Cheryl did say less angry, not angry. No. Hey, Pickle, welcome in. Yes, this is our tortoise Pow. We just fed her a little treaty treat on stream. And she is currently smashing her peaches into the ground. I almost said smashing her pickles into the ground. Oh. So yes, she is a tortoise. She is a red-footed tortoise. They are one of the smaller species of tortoise. So she is... No, Early, you can't step on that. Early, you can't step on that. She is not yet full grown, but when she is full grown, she'll only be about a foot long and she'll weigh about 25 to 30 pounds. Tortoises are like pomegranates. They're heavier than they look. Toot says she's only 10, a baby yet. Exactly. So tortoises' lifespans in captivity are anywhere from 50 to 100 years. Closer to the 100 years. Why can't I thread this needle? So they grow at about the same rate that humans do. So if you think of a 10-year-old child compared in size to an adult, that's about how she is. So she'll be about a foot long when she's full grown, Pickle. That's just like the length of her shell. So when you measure a tortoise, you're measuring the length of their shell from not like the length of their shell plus the length of their tail and their head. And the easiest way to do that is actually to very slowly walk them into a wall so they suck their head back in and then like measure their butt. It's very scientific, I assure you. Toot says, or just give Pow 2 seconds without attention and she'll ram her and close your door. That too. Pow is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Like, the amount you would be I mean, right now she's kind of stuck on her rock, but you would be amazed at the amount of noise she can make. Like, you can't... Okay, bye, Pow. You guys can kind of see Gigi on the critter cam there. He's sitting on like the ledge outside. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can't really see him anymore. Oh. There he is. Anyways. What was I saying? I can't remember. I got distracted by Gigi being cute. Pickle says, since we live right by a river, we get snapping turtle eggs. They'll lay them in our driveway and yard. Snapping turtles are really cool, but very dangerous. I mean, kind of all species of turtles and tortoises are more dangerous than most people give them credit for. Charles says, we don't have any native turtles here, but I've seen some invasive ones while out fishing. Oh, like red-eared sliders tend to be the most kind of invasive species of turtle because they're a very popular turtle in the pet trade. So people release their pets, which you should not do. Do not release your pets into the wild. But unfortunately, that has created wild populations of red-eared sliders in many parts of North America. Pickle says we also get painted turtles as well. Oh, painted turtles are cool. And map turtles. I love map turtles. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. Toot redeeming the hydrate. I think what Toot does is they listen to my voice, and as soon as it gets scratchy, they do a hydrate. Which, believe me, I appreciate. It says, yep. So I record the Cozy Cast, right? It's every other week. And if you've watched the Cozy Cast, you know that I break quite often. Like, there are a lot of cuts with very minimal, with just a simple transition. And that's because I'm taking a break to drink and catch my breath a lot. Like, a lot. So if you see one of those cuts, it's either I completely flubbed my words, but more likely it's that I'm stopping to take a drink of water. And thank you, Toot, for putting up the link to the YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, go check out my other YouTube videos. If you're watching this on Twitch, go check out my YouTube. I do a new crafting video. I try and post one once a week, if not once a week, every other week. And this week is the Cozy Cast episode 12, and that will be going up on Wednesday. And it's just, this one is a long one. It's an hour and 13 minutes. So it's the longest one I've done yet. But I just talk about what I'm working on, what's going on in the community, what's going on with Toot and I a little bit. Any crafting plans I have. That kind of thing. I'm excited for next week's video. Next week I am doing a community showcase. So I've been getting submissions from people in the community, and next week I'm going to be putting up a video that is just showing off your guys's cool stuff, not mine, yours. So I'm really excited about getting that put together. Fury says just 1 hour. Well, considering that most of them are like 35 minutes, an hour is pretty expansive for me. And Toot putting up the link to the Discord. So the Discord was where I gathered all the submissions. Submissions for this video are closed, but I will be doing another video, the same concept, probably in a few months. And like, it's not just cross stitch or knitting, it's anything that you're proud of. I was talking to Moon and I said, like, even if there's this, if you've seen any of Moon's streams, you know she has gorgeous nails, like gorgeous nails. And I said, even if there's like a manicure that you've been really, really proud of, because she does her own, that's the kind of like really cool creative stuff that I want to see. So there's cross stitch whips, there's knitting, not whips, there's cross stitch, there's knitting. Some people did some jewelry making, some art. So yeah, it's just gonna be a really cool video. Gotta sit down and record a voiceover for it, but yeah. And to giving a little shout out to Moon there. Moon Phased is another streamer here on Twitch. They do mostly gaming, Valorant, Stardew, Lethal Company, that kind of thing, but has also done a few cross-stitch streams, and we also do a cross-stitch stream together every now and then, so definitely go check out their content. She manages to make even competitive chaos games really super cozy, really welcoming, and it's just a great person to hang out with. Toot says Pow had to season her peaches first. Yes, she had to drive them into the dirt, into the substrate, so that they tasted right. Pickle says animals are silly. They are silly, but we love them. This is my little buddy. She's just gonna hang out here all stream. It's cool. It's whatever. All right, guys. So we've been going for about another hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little break. I'm gonna throw up my break stream. I'm gonna put up my break screen. I'm gonna stop talking for the next 3 minutes. I'm gonna run an ad here on Twitch. And yeah, get up, stretch, uh, use the washroom, grab a snack, pet your kitters, whatever you have to do. And I will see you guys back here in about 3 minutes. All right, see you guys in a minute. My timer ran out before my ads did. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome in, Stormy. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, you did catch us at an awkward time. That's okay. I like to give everyone a chance to get up, stretch, grab another drink, that kind of thing. Unshrimp, basically. And yeah, Toot says for an insider peek, 3 minutes are basically spent with me and PH going, how are you doing? I already asked that. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Yeah. Ugh. Trying to tricks, I'm so sorry. Feels like everybody's got just kind of like some general flu going on. I mean, we all had the curse of the Pharaoh's tomb a little while ago, and now it's a different curse. Potato, she got a seaweed snack. Is salty, salty goodness. Stormy says it's all good. It's just happened 4 times today. You have impeccable timing. It's the universe trying to tell you to slow down and take a break. And yes, Gigi loves seaweed snacks. Like, he will fight you for a seaweed snack. Oh, Charles, your cat is like that about corn chips. I'm trying to think what the other cats are feral about. Also, Stormy, we are spinning the wheel of whips, so whenever the redeem is, the cooldown is up, you can get me to spin, and I will switch whips to whatever the wheel tells me to. There we go. Thank you, Charles. I don't want to like say it like I'm like, please someone spin the wheel, but I just like reminding people that it's there. Oh yeah, the wheel. I forgot. No worries. Just finish this stitch so I don't forget where I was to. Oh goodness, let me catch up on chat for just a second. Monkey goes mad for any salty crackers and chips, goldfish, grits, tortilla chips, and Oreos. All right then. And Stormy made breakfast tacos, but instead of tortillas, they're oh, that sounds so good. Speaking of weird foods that cats go feral for, this one, yeah, you, loves fruit. But like, she won't like eat it, but she'll lick the heck out of it. You just have to hold it for her. And of course, because we're big sucks, we will. What was I doing? I was spinning the wheel. Alright, spin, spin, spin. Where are we gonna get? Is it gonna be aliens? Is it gonna be... No, it's Deadly Aquarium. Alright. I have not worked on Deadly Aquarium. I wanted to get caught up by Friday. By Thursday. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Harley says my Sprite is exactly like that. She loves licking watermelon. And one of Pickle's cats just loves eating everything. Yeah. Bella will lick anything that's available on the counter. But Early especially just loves fruit. That's not the right pattern. Early, did you open the wrong pattern? Early? I'm just harassing her now. Alright, so this is Deadly Aquarium. The rays and this kelp were exhibit 8, and the hammerhead shark and the pilot fish and a barracuda were exhibit 9. So I'm actually not finishing exhibit 8 before moving on to exhibit 9 because I don't like moving the frame. So I'm working on the hammerhead shark. Yes, early. Why so grom? Alright, so I need some 6, 4, 5. Oops. Pickle says Teddy really likes donuts. Pico loves baked goods, like donuts, cake, anything with like sugar and glaze and butter. Toot says that's Bella. She had 6 months of food insecurity before the last 15 years of food security, and she's never forgotten it. Yeah, she was food insecure as a kitten and just has never recovered from that. We have fed her. We have stuffed her little belly. It's so funny. She'll like scream for food like she's never eaten while her belly just sways as she runs. Oh, Yuna likes leafy greens. Cats are weird, man. Like some of them I get, like the salty chips, I get that because like, you know, electrolytes and nature and things, but some stuff that like certain cats like and other cats don't, I don't get, man. Oh yes, Toot says Bella used to collect potatoes. Yeah, Bella used to sleep in the potato bin. Pickle says Bean has always been like that since she was a kitten. Like when she eats, she just scoops it into her mouth. Stormy says my big boy tripped me this morning, made me fall because he wanted food. Well, you were in the middle of feeding him. That sounds about right. Holly's childhood cat went crazy for pine nuts. Expensive taste, pine nuts. Charlotte, you're right. They just seem to like random stuff. And it varies so much from cat to cat. Like, I don't know if Bella ever ate the potatoes. She just loved them. They were her brothers and sisters in potato. So, project. Yes, this is a cross-stitch stream, / knitting stream. I'm working on Deadly Aquarium. If you want some information on it, you can use !Deadly in the chat. Because this one I actually do have a command for. Curly is back. I can just rest my frame on her. She won't move. It is a mystery stitch along by Lola Crow. So it's being released, like each exhibit is being released individually every week with some break weeks. So there are going to be 13 exhibits altogether. We're on exhibit 9. And we're just slowly filling up this aquarium with all kinds of cool friends. So I'm working on the hammerhead shark at the moment. And I think I'm not going to be able to finish his hammerhead without moving the frame, unfortunately. So I'm just working on his body, and then he's surrounded by pilot fish, which are the stripy boys who like to hang out with sharks. Yeah, Pickle, like I would say the Pickle said that their cat loved green olives. I would say that's another one of those like salty things make sense in nature, where animals need electrolytes and find natural sources of them. But cats, man, they're just weird. Oop, Nightbot's yelling at me to hydrate. Toot's yelling at me to hydrate. Okay. I think that should be the drinking game for the water drinking game for the cozy cast. Is every time you see me do a cut, you have to take a drink because that's what I'm doing. We have a little hydrate emote. Toot just used it. It's the little goblin guy drinking. Yeah, that might be. Is that a no, I think that's a follower emote. So if you are following the channel, you should be able to use that one. Let me just double check that. Oh. Settings. Oh. Heck. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, yes, the bouncy boy is a subscriber emote, unfortunately. However, if you do have Amazon Prime and you are not currently using it, you can, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub to any channel on Twitch. So it doesn't cost you anything, but it does provide the streamer with a little bit of like, they get the revenue from a sub, and then you get all of the benefits of being a subscriber. So yeah, which not a lot of people who don't use Twitch realize that. So I think you do it through your Amazon account, but I'm not 100% sure. It's been so long since I've done that. So it's either in your Amazon account settings or your Twitch account settings, one of the two. There's a place to connect your accounts. And then, yeah, you can be a subscriber. And also, I just added this, but if your Twitch account is connected to your Discord account, which you do through your Discord settings, I remember that, and you subscribe to the channel or were gifted a sub, you get a special role in our Discord server. Same thing if you support us on Coffee, you get the same role. So there's that. Pickle says, usually when you hit sub, there should be a sub for free with Twitch Prime. You might have to connect it to Amazon, though. I've done it too long ago to remember it. Yeah, like I've had mine set up for ages. So I honestly don't remember how to set it up, unfortunately. So yeah, and if you are a subscriber to a channel, then you can use that channel's emotes anywhere on Twitch. So that's why you'll sometimes see my emotes pop up in Moon's stream, or Moon's emotes pop up in our stream, that kind of thing. So yeah, like I said, I'm working on exhibits 8 and 9 at the same time. And exhibit 10 comes out on Friday. I really want to be caught up by them. Just because I have other things that I want to work on. So I want this to be finished on time so I can work on those other things. Speaking of owl forest embroidery, which if you're a cross stitch person, you've probably seen an owl forest at some point. They very, very, very rarely have sales, but it's the designer's birthday this weekend. Woo! That startled me. Thank you so much for the sub, Charlie. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your Discord role. Thank you so much. I super duper appreciate it. Any income that I get from streaming goes directly into the care of our animals. You guys pay for treat eats and dental treats for the cats and extra medication for if they need it, that kind of thing. So it's very, very appreciated around here. What was I saying before that? I think I was in the middle of a sentence. Thank you for the hydrate, Toot. I think I was talking about Deadly Aquarium. Owl Forest. I was talking about Owl Forest. Thank you, Toot. They very, very, very rarely have sales, but they're doing a 20% off today and tomorrow only. It's on Etsy and on their website. So the prices on Etsy are about twice what they are on the website. But if you order through the website, they do the PDF delivery manually. So you have to like wait for your PDF. So that's kind of the trade-off there. But it's 20% off on the website and the Etsy store. So yeah, so I picked up a copy of Dino Forest, which is one that I've wanted to do for a while now. Someone shared a TikTok of it and I immediately fell in love and was like, I need this in my life right the heck now. But I was hesitant about purchasing the pattern because it was they're more pricey than other patterns, especially if you go through Etsy. So I hadn't picked up the pattern yet. But if you check out the website, she has a ton of free patterns, and like some of them are pretty like hefty size, decent patterns. So, but because designers keep coming out with amazing patterns that I need to make like immediately, I need to finish this one on time so that I can start another one. This is my goal. This is my design, to only have 3 whips going on at any given time and not give in to the startitis and just start all of the things. Because let me tell you, how all of the things wish to be started. Like, I'm even feeling that with knitting right now, which is, I have so many knitting whips. I don't. I have like 7 knitting whips, which is not a lot. Um, but I still want to cast on something new. Charlie says that's the problem with hobbies. There's always something new. Yeah, I know. But yeah, the knitting bug has definitely returned, which is nice. And the cross stitch bug has not left. So they're currently fighting for control of my brain. So we'll see which one wins. But I think so far they are living in harmony. Turntrick says, I think I'm on track to not fall behind on my Salpalooza so far. Shockingly. Amazing. Yeah. Turntrix is the current ruler of the Sals. Trying to juggle 3 of them. And not behind on any of them. That is very impressive. And also managed to put some time in on your not Sal. Was that the piece that Toot has named Wham? Wham! Whale, hummingbird, amazing something. Stormy says, I wish my hands would work instead of knocking a package of burgers off your desk. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, seems like one of those days. Oh heck, I just looked at the clock. We gotta wrap up stream. Heck. 2 hours went by real quick. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, this is a lot of fun. Whale, hummingbird, awesome meditation. Yes, wham. Toot says, I feel this so hard about the knocking stuff over. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, I have to stop stitching so I can wrap up stream. Early, why am I still stitching? Early, help. Early will not help. Stormy Girl says, I'm just glad work today was less chaotic. Worst thing that happened was a dude posturing. Oh, and you did have it like, dude, I will knock you out. Stormy works at a dispensary, I believe. But yeah. I can see how, like, some people who were caught without a vape shop, who were caught without an ID would get a little bit irritated at you for that. I used to work at a cigarette stand, and same thing. It's like, my dude, if you look younger than me, I'm going to ID you. Anyways, we are going to wrap up stream here. Thank you everybody for joining me. You are very welcome, Trainerchecks. You are very welcome, Quarter Stitch. I hope that we helped you pick up your evening a little bit. And yeah, so the replays of the streams are always available on YouTube. You can go check out Follow there. So if you do want some nice chill background chillness, you can definitely subscribe on YouTube and you will have all of the stream replays for you there. Toot is putting up a whole bunch of links. Charlie says, I'll see you back in the Discord. We'll see you in Discord. Stormy, I will see you in Crafty Chat. Charles, I will see you in Discord. Thank you guys. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Tonight was good. The wheel streams are always fun. So Toot is putting up a ton of links. If you want to support the stream, you can do so by liking, following, subscribing on YouTube, commenting on the YouTube videos, telling your friends about us, just showing up, lurking. We love our lurkers. Fury's been here the whole time. Fury doesn't cross stitch as far as I know, but I appreciate it. And sorry, Earls, I scritched in the wrong place. Oh no. The coffee shop is open. It has cross stitch, knitting, and crochet patterns for sale, as well as free knitting patterns and a few free cross stitch patterns. The Etsy store has the same products, but for a little bit more expensive because of the Etsy fees. There will be, I'm trying to think of everything I need to talk about. But Toot summed it up well. Thank you, everyone. Lovely chaotic stream. YouTube will be on Wednesday with CozyCast episode 12. And on Friday, we'll be back here again for another stream. We're going to be doing some cozy fall knitting vibes, getting ready for that October life. So I will see you back here on Friday evening for the live stream, and I'll see you on Wednesday for the CozyCast. Quarter Stitch is way ahead of me, so everybody who was on Twitch, say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, say goodbye to everybody on Twitch. You are so welcome, Moon. You are so welcome. All right, goodbye, YouTube. YouTube, I will see you in the coffee shop. I'll see you in the Discord. I will see you in the comment section. But most importantly, my friends, I will see you in my heart. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye. All